I didn't grow up in a Christian family at all. My mum was a Catholic. My dad didn't really have any type of religion. So no, not really much there. Mum tried to encourage us to go to kids' church for a little bit, but it didn't stick and we hated it. So I tried a youth group in my teens, but that totally freaked me out. So I swore I would never go back to church again. I was quite rebellious. I was quite naughty. My poor mother went through a lot. My parents split up when I was a teen, so that impacted a lot on my life, and I just rebelled because I was a daddy's girl. My dad left, so I just took advantage of having just one parent and snuck out and did all those things. I was happy, but it was not a very good life. Like, it was quite a bad life that I was living. It wasn't going down a very good path. I met Rowan in a nightclub in Surfers Paradise at Shooters. Saw him, thought he was good looking, so I asked him for his number. As an adult going to a church, it was very different to me. It was very foreign. I did not like it. It was beyond anything I'd ever seen before. It was very different with the clapping and the singing and the loud and the happy people. It was very foreign to me, and I felt very out of place to start with. Yeah. The turning point for us was, well, for me, it was when we'd been through a loss in our family. Rowan and I lost our daughter, and just going along to the church. Rowan suggested that we go to the church one time, and I was in such a dark place. I was ready to accept anything, anything that would help, because I knew I was in a bad way. So we thought we'd try going to church, and that day was like the message was just written for us, and it just turned everything around. So with God, it was something tugged at my heartstrings that day, and it made me wanting more, so left me wanting more. So I came back the week after and the week after that, and it just kept being really personal, and over the few months then I had encounters with the Lord, and it grew from there. So I've been part of a few Connect groups. We've gone to Alpha as well a couple of times, which has helped, just building on those beginning foundations, just learning the word from the beginning, and just being able to ask those questions that you don't get to ask in church. It's a really good thing to have. So we took advantage of those options in our church. Church to me means just family. It's just a home away from home. I love going to church on a Sunday, knowing that I'll get to see my friends on a Sunday. Tommy will get to see his friends in kids' church, knowing that he'll have a life that I didn't get to have growing up. Funnily enough, about our church, I love most now is the music, the prayer life, the kids' church. It's so wonderful. All things that freaked me out at the start, I absolutely love now. Our church, I see just growing massively. I see our kids' church growing massively. I see our youth growing and just expanding, and just seeing more and more people come to our church, and it growing in numbers and just lives being changed. That's what Jesus wants. He wants to see us all hear his word, and just for people just to come to that peace that we got to experience.